Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Nets come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hey everyone, welcome to the 2K Sports broadcast of the Eastern Conference Finals. Game 2 coming up. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce, and the Cleveland starting five. And it's Atkins in at the one. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, we've got Davis, and it's Graham in at the point guard position. You look at Brooklyn, they took care of business in Game 1. Now it's all about getting a comfy 2-0 lead to take on the road with them.
Yeah, and as the higher seed, you feel like it's your job to win the first games at home. Anything less than that, and you're disappointed.
And the tip goes to the Nets. Here's Hicks. Five to shoot. Pass to Graham. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
To the wing on the left. And there's a pick. Here's Atkins. Count it. 1-for-1 to start the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the bucket is good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Barber. Down low. Bryant. Count it. 1-for-1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Grant. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Here's Barber. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Blair. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Thornton pulls it in.
I mean, come on, jack that one in the face of some strong defense. You got to think twice about that next time.
Now Graham. Here's McNeil. Outside Graham. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
The Cavs trailing. Pass to Blair. Barber. Jacks up a 3. Hicks grabs the board. The Nets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Davis a screen. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Atkins. Pass to Blair. Cleveland working the ball around now. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Davis. Outside Grant. On the wing, Davis. Here's McNeil. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And Cleveland calls their first time out of the game. most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Atkins. Graham covering. Pass to Blair. Here's Barber to end the run. He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's McNeil. 20 feet out. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Here's Atkins. Pass to Blair. Here's Atkins. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Here's McNeil. Back to Graham. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Here's Atkins. Pass to Blair from outside the arc. Thornton pulls it in. Nets leading by 5. Here's McNeil. They swipe it. Here's Barber. Here's Blair. Puts up a deep 3. Hicks grabs the board.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Davis looking it over. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Atkins. Pass to Blair. The 3 is up. Ooh, good D by Graham.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
Ross, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Simmons is checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Barber. Pass to Atkins. Cleveland again missing.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy's a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Outside Ross. Davis with room to shoot. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Davis has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Make some noise, Nets fans. Here they come back on the floor. Here comes the Nets. Here we go, fans. We are your friends. Get loud. It's time for team.
Cavaliers making a change here. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Pittman. Here's Barber to snap the cold streak. Knocks down the triple. Barber's got 6.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
Outside Grant. Here's McNeil. Pass to Fields. Graham for 3. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Pittman. And it's good for 2. Now just a 2-point Nets lead.
Ends the move with a whisper instead of a bang, going to the finger roll.
Outside Ross. Pass to Fields. Outside Davis. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Pittman. The Cavs have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Fields.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside Grant. Pass to McNeil. Releases. From the top of the key. He buries it. He's got 6. Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Barber. He has 6. The baseline J. Here's Endor. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
It's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. Here's Barber. 1:56 left to play in the first. Sinks the tray.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Cavaliers making a change here. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Pass to Cummings. And here's Ross. Here's Fields. Still without a bucket. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
2:20 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Pittman. Shoots. And another basket for Cleveland.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Pass to Ross. To the wing, right side. Here's Fields. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots a fadeaway. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Here's Atkins. Out to the right wing. Here's Pittman. Brooklyn with the board. Thornton's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Ross on the drive. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Indoor. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range. Indoor's got 6 points.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Here's Barkley. The layup falls. And the Nets lead by 3.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Nets out in front, they lead by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And it's Thornton in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Atkins. Over to the left wing. Indoor. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Fields. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Here's Pittman. Fires the 3. Thornton pulls it in. Thornton's got 5 rebounds tonight to the middle. Here's Barkley. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Cavaliers trail by 3. To the right side. Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Counted from distance.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Ooh, ripped away. Here's Atkins. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Fields. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Barkley. Now here's Ross. Here's Fields. Simmons defending. Here's Fields. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Indoor. 9 points in the game. Here's Atkins. Knocks down the long J. Atkins has got 6 in the quarter.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Hicks. And here's Ross. Here's Fields. 4 on the clock. Right wing. Launches a 3. Here's Cummings for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Cummings has got his second basket on the night.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Pittman. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Fields. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Now here's Ross. Here's Fields. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Fields has got 6 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Simmons. Here's Pittman. There's the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Fields has got 4 rebounds now. Ross passes to Cummings. Out left to the wing. Outside Ross. Out to the right wing. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Hits the three-pointer. And now a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Cleveland calls timeout. The Nets making a switch here. Rams checked in. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Here's Atkins. Graham covering. Davis, who's checked in for Brooklyn.
Now checking in for Brooklyn. Number 8, Marshall Davis.
Here's Atkins. Graham covering. Shot clock at 5. They need this. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Cleveland shooting their first free throw tonight.
Shooting 1.
The Nets with a lead. Davis a screen. Pass to Hicks. And here's Graham. Clock at 6. Here's Thornton. It's intercepted. Here's Atkins. 13 points in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Ross. Pass to Davis. The 3-ball. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Cleveland has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Here's Pittman. 7 points in the game. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. So both teams changing it up here. And Brooklyn with possession here. Outside Graham from deep. And Bryant pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Blair. Here's Atkins. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. So they take the lead. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
The most passionate fans in the land. Let's go with T-shirt time. Who wants a T-shirt right about now? That's right, fans. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see you.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Now here's Ross. Defense right on him. Graham for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Barber. 9 points in the game. Pass to Blair. And there's the lob. There's the steal. Here's Hicks. To stop the drought. And he lays it up and in. Graham's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
Here's Barber. Pass to Pittman. Here's Blair. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Ross. Following the score by Cleveland. Shot clock at 6. Davis, the pass to Graham. And Bryant pulls it down.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's Pittman. Pittman's got 7. Pass to Blair. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. And now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, certainly looked like the defense was okay, letting him shoot from 3. But let's remember, he can hit some of these.
Here's Ross. And that one is hammered home.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Pittman. Pass to Blair. Barber. 4-3. Davis with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Hicks. No made baskets yet. Here's Fields. Steps back and shoots. Misses from close range.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Here's Barber. He's got 9. Up top, Bryant. Pass to Pittman. Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Pittman's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Outside Graham. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Pittman. 10 points for him. Lays it up and banks it in. Pittman's got 12 points.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Nets trail by 5. It's Graham on the wing. He's got 13. Releases. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12. 54 seconds left in the first half. Bryant, a screen on Graham. Up top, Bryant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good. Bryant. And the Nets making a change here. That one misses. Nets trail by 4. Pass to Thornton. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Now here's Grant. From 11 feet away. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Pittman. 12 points for him. He takes it in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Pittman's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Cleveland on top, up 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome in, everybody. Game 2, and it's looking pretty good right now for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They're hitting their threes, but no guarantee that that continues. If I'm them, I'm coming out the second half with even more attack.
See, this is why you should be coaching, Jet. looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Guys, game one went the way we thought it would. The higher seed taking a 1-0 lead in the series.
Yeah, if they can take game two as well, that'll put them in a very comfortable position.
Absolutely. Take care of business. Enjoy that home cooking.
Home cooking. Making me hungry. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Here's Atkins. So for Cleveland right now. And it's Atkins in at the point. And stolen by Graham. Pass to McNeil. Outside Davis. 6 on the shot clock. McNeil, that's good. McNeil's got 8.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy. It takes...
Here's Blair. Pass to Atkins. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Man, he's on fire.
Outside Graham. Takes a 3. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Out to the wing. For the lead. And again, Brooklyn.